Hello guys, welcome back to my another After Effects tutorial. In this After Effects tutorial, we are going to create this. Here I have already imported my logo file. You also need the particles media file. You can download it from the given link in the description. If you are new to my channel, then before getting started, make sure you have already installed the Saber plugin. Download link for Saber plugin is also provided in the description. Now let's start with creating a new composition. I will name it as Logo Reveal. Set time duration to 6 seconds. Remaining everything will be the same. Create a new solid layer. This will be our background layer. In Effects and Preset, search for Gradient Ramp. Add it to Solid Background Layer. Here you are free to select any color of your choice for background. Here I will change the end ramp position. Set ramp scatter value to 500. Perfect. Our background is ready. Now from the project panel, add the logo to the timeline. You can scale your logo if needed. Let's recompose this logo layer. Name it as Logo. Select Move All Attribute into New Composition. For Logo Composition, go to Layer. Now select Auto Trace. Make sure Apply to New Layer is not selected. Mask layer for our logo is created. To see the mask for logo, click here. For logo, in Effects, from Video Copilot, select Saber. We will use this Saber to create background particles effect of logo. Here we will use preset, Ghost. In Customize Core, change Core Type to Layer Masks. Here I will change the glow color. Change glow intensity to 25%. Set glow bias to 2. Core size to 0.1. Change start size to 45%. At start of the timeline, create keyframe for start offset. Now at 4 seconds. We will change offset value to 100%. Now at 5 seconds. Create keyframe for end offset. Add 1 second and 15 frames. Change offset value to 0%. You can see the preview. Change end size to 150%. Increase halo intensity to 500%. In Flicker, change flicker intensity to 225%. Change random seed to 5500. In Distortion, Core Distortion, change type to Smoke. Amount to 150. Noise speed to 0.1. Change noise scale to 1. Noise aspect ratio to 0.9. Set random seed to 30,000. In render setting, change composition setting to transparent. You can see the preview. Perfect. Now let's again add Saber effect. For Saber 2, change preset to Ghost. Glow color to red. In Customize Core, change core type to Layer Mask. Change start size to 10%. At start, create keyframe for start offset. At 4 seconds, change start offset to 100%. Now at 5 seconds, create keyframe for end offset. At 1 second and 15 frames, change end offset to 0%. Change end size to 150%. Halo intensity to 100%. Core softness to 0. In Flicker, change flicker intensity to 225%. Random seed to 5500. In Distortion, Core distortion, change amount to 30. Distortion type to Smoke. Wind speed to 0.8. Wind direction to -180. Noise speed to 0.6. Noise scale to 100. Noise bias to 1. Noise complexity to 3. In Render setting, Composite setting to add. Alpha mode to mask core. Select invert. Now let's disable glow. Here if you want you can increase the core size. Perfect. Now let's create duplicate of Saber 1. Place Saber 3 below Saber 2. For Saber 3, in Render setting, change Composite setting to add. Mode to mask glow. Now let's again add Saber effect. Here I will set glow color to orange. At start, in Customize Core, change core type to Layer Mask. Change start size to 0. Create keyframe for start offset. At 4 seconds, change start offset to 100%. At 5 seconds, create keyframe for end offset. At 1 second and 15 frames, change end offset to 0%. In Distortion, Core distortion, change distortion amount to 17. Wind speed to 0.8. Noise complexity to 1. In Render settings, change Composite setting to add. Perfect. Now press U to view created keyframes. Select all created keyframes. Change Keyframe Assistant to Easy Ease. Adjust the speed graph as shown. Perfect. Now let's change this composition to 3D. Let's create duplicate of this composition. We will use this composition as shadow layer. Press P to bring up position it below the main logo. press R to bring up rotation. Set X rotation to -80. Here you can also adjust the rotation value. For this shadow composition, in Effects and Preset, search for Fast Box Blur. Add it to Shadow Composition. Set Blur Radius to 60. For Shadow Composition, press T to bring up opacity, set opacity to 70%. Perfect. Now let's add the logo composition to the timeline. For logo composition, press T to bring up the opacity. At 3 seconds and 15 frames, create keyframe for opacity, set opacity to 0%. Now at 4 seconds and 15 frames, change opacity to 100%. Change logo composition to 3D. Now let's import the particles pre-rendered file. Download link for this file is provided in the description. Now add this media file to timeline. For this particles media file, change mode to add. Let's change it to 3D. Let's create a new adjustment layer. Let's change it to 3D. In Effects and Preset, search for Optics Compensation. Add it to Adjustment Layer. At 3 seconds, create keyframe for Field of View. At start of the timeline, change Field of View value to 120. Select Reverse Lens Distortion. Now create camera layer. Let's create null object. Change null object to 3D. Parent camera to null object. For null object, press P to bring up position. At 4 seconds, create keyframe for position. At start of the timeline, increase position value for Z-axis as shown. Select created keyframes, change keyframe assistant to Easy Ease. Adjust the speed graph as shown. Now let's create new adjustment layer. In Effects and Preset, search for Curves. Add it to Adjustment Layer. Now adjust the curves as shown. Perfect. Now let's add the cinematic frame. Create new solid. Name it as frame. Set color to black. Double-click on rectangle tool to create mask for solid. Change mask path. Change unit to % of source. Top to 10%. Bottom to 90%. Select inverted. Perfect. Now let's see the preview. Here our energy logo reveal is created. Thank you guys for watching this tutorial. If you like this tutorial, then make sure to like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you.